Yo, 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 welcome Notorious Money fam to another Notorious Money podcast. It's your boy Adrian. Have you guys ever seen those YouTubers or influencers who go out and on YouTube, or just the people on the street who have that cardboard sign that say, hey, free hugs, giving out free hugs. And you see a lot of people that will come over and gravitate to these people and give them free hugs. So you see that act of giving and receiving mutual hugs back and forth. And it usually 9.9 times out of 10 generates a hug and a feeling of warmth when people in public see these people engage in those free hugs. Did you guys know that it is extremely beneficial and changes your life, your mental health, and your physical health when you receive 6 to 8 hugs a day? You see, as adults, we have been taught that physical touch is something that we should stay away from. When we are children, we hold hands, we hug our friends, we're very trusting, humble, and willing to give hugs and affection, even to people that we meet. I have a baby, and she's very smiley, and she'll smile at everybody. And she loves like the physical touch, playing and being touched by me and her mom. These things, as we grow up, become less and less accepted as we put on a force field and a shield around strangers. So touch becomes something less important to us. But it's just as important as when we are adults to be able to give and receive hugs at least 6 to 8 times a day. But most of us don't even receive sometimes one hug, not even a hug from your loved one out the door, because you're in such a rush to get to work or to the next activity that sometimes we don't even get one hug. Today, I want to talk about the law of receptivity and how this law is so important in being able to learn how to give. The law of receptivity states the key to effective giving is to staying open to receiving. In reality, this law or principle gives you and me the permission to receive. And why is this so important? Why is receiving so important? The reason is because we've been trained that giving is better, giving is good, and receiving is less important than giving. You see, I always like to think of, because I am a Christian, and now, again, mad respect, I respect everyone and their beliefs, but the God that you believe in I'm pretty sure is a God that wants to receive you just the way you are and is willing to give you all of his love no matter what. That's what I believe with the God that I believe in, is that he wants to receive me how I am, and maybe obviously he'll still want to improve me through his love. And so many of us have forgotten how to receive. We forget how to receive those simple acts of charity and kindness, because sometimes we judge, oh, that person should have given me more. Or, you know what, that act of kindness, or even like someone holding the door, I'll say thank you, and then I'll just move forward. Like we're almost trained robotically. You know, one of my biggest pet peeves, and especially when I worked in the financial industry, and specifically at JP Morgan Chase as a banker, is that every time you did a favor, obviously it was my job, and you hear this everywhere, it's the words and the phrase, I appreciate you, or I appreciate that. Really, do you? Like, so many times I would do things for clients that were maybe even above what I was being paid for. And a lot of times in my life, I feel like maybe I have done things, like maybe small things, and I've noticed that all I receive is a very basic, I appreciate you. Or sometimes when someone does something nice to me, all I say is, oh, I appreciate that, thank you. Instead of like really being animated in a sincere way and really going out of my way to showing my gratitude for that simple act of kindness. And a lot of times, touch will determine that. Touch will solidify that gratefulness. But sometimes really demonstrating how how you really appreciate that. Because those words, I hear it all the time, and so you hear it in sales, you hear it all over the world. Like, you do something nice, I appreciate you, and then you move on to the next best thing. So a lot of us have just been trained to automatically, for whatever simple act of kindness, all you get is an I appreciate you. But do you really appreciate it? Have you guys really sat and thought, like, do I really appreciate it? I mean, no, I just kind of expect it, or whether they did it or not, who cares? Whether they held the door for me or helped me with this basic simple thing. In life, we should always strive to really show and be excited and celebrate those acts of kindness and charity. Now, for many of us, when I talk about the law of receptivity, you're like, well, yeah, like I'm grateful for the things that people give me, but it's so much more than that. Now, when switching our minds and talking about money, you want to be able to invest your money in activities that help you improve as a person, but also invest in your relationships, invest in showing gratitude, invest in giving people love and showing love to them, and even teaching them how to love. All these things are so important. I want to share a quote with you guys. Invest your time in worthy projects. Invest your thoughts toward a worthy purpose. Invest your talents toward a worthy occupation. Invest your affection toward a worthy recipient. And finally, reserve your greatest respect for yourself, for it is that image, what you perceive yourself to be, that determines the quality of life. So, the image of yourself, that person who you want to be and who you want to become, is determined by the amount of investing you yourself, giving yourself to others. By giving yourself fully to others, in return, you receive the best image and best perception of yourself, which gives you fulfillment, confidence, and a sense of righteous pride that you deserve. And this is why Jesus is the richest person ever. And this is why you can live a rich life right now. When you invest in giving to others, giving your time, investing in projects, investing in a worthy cause, investing in affection, investing by giving someone a hug, a simple, genuine hug, and really showing that you appreciate someone by giving them a hug, giving them a high five, giving that person, that dude that you don't want to give a full hug, that side hug, or just that really, like, not only just I appreciate you, but I sincerely, hey, thank you, man, thank you so much. You went out. I recognize that you went out of your way for that. Thank you so much. When you do that, you know, and you're able to understand how to receive. And when you're able to understand what the best form of great gratitude is, and you're able to receive that charity and those acts of kindness, you're able to give that back. So with your money, it's the same, you guys. Invest in building wealth by investing in yourself, by investing in others, by investing in giving gratitude, by investing in giving love, by investing in giving your time. When you learn how to receive, you're able to give all of these things. And finally, you receive the best perception of yourself. How does this make sense, Adrian? Like what you're talking about, I kind of don't, it doesn't really make sense. Jesus gave himself, his whole life, wholeheartedly, sincerely. He gave to everyone. And what did he receive? He received the title of Savior, older brother, and he received our love, and he receives our loyalty, and he will receive us with open arms, giving us the biggest hug ever, when we learn how to give the things that he gave us to other people. And that includes being able to control our money and give of our money and our resources to help other people be better, or to just sincerely bring a smile to their face. Just like when you see a guy giving out free hugs in a public location, mall, wherever. This has been your Notorious Money Minute. Remember, guys, one love, and remember, hashtag God did, but most importantly, hashtag God does. It's your boy Adrian. Catch you guys later.